Hi, everybody. Happy holidays. So at Camerimage this year, I saw a student short film that was really unique in the quality and the precision of the lighting. So I thought we'd hop on a call with Kasia, the cinematographer and the director of this movie, and talk about it. Hey, thanks so much for doing this. I know with all the holidays and you're moving back and forth between the States and here,
No
it's a
problem.
push. So basically, I really want to jump in right away because what struck me so much after seeing the movie, there was such a precision to your lighting and there was such a natural quality to it. So it would be amazing if you just could share the process of how you got to that quality of lighting.
The part of my idea for this film was to have the smallest amount of gear, the smallest amount of people on set. So I just used my small camera. So during the time of preparation, I was actually able to have my camera and have half of my crew, which was me, you know, have just the like bare minimum of stuff. And my process was I just took my camera with me. So I spent a whole week all by myself on the location with my camera. And I was just setting it on my tripod in the rooms as the light was changing, as the rooms were changing, the tone of the room was changing because of the sun rotating. And I just left my camera on tripod and I was just walking on this in the space and just checking how it all looks. How do I look? So I just basically made tests on myself walking through those places and I just checked. And because I had my camera with me, that ended up being the main camera that I used. I was able to very precisely check what can I have without any light improvements. So my main thought was if I can achieve anything without any lighting, I will try to do it. And then I'll just adjust it a little bit to make it look even better. Still, it was not like relighting, it was most about just being mindful and checking how it looks and what's the best from what I get from nature and from the real sun and those rooms.
That's amazing. But I mean, you have, I don't know, you were shooting in summer, so you had like 12 hours of daylight or something. How did you how did you decide and pick what was the best time of day for which scene?
I think I just decided it visually. I was just trying to think what the scene is about, what's the emotion in the main character, and I was like, should it be more in the sun, or maybe should it be more like silhouette, or should it be more? Should I see more on her face, or should it be mysterious? Maybe we should hide some emotions. I think it was very like checking process. It was not really about I didn't know at the very beginning what do I want, so I was just checking it visually. Yeah, I was just trying to express what I want to say through the scene, through the light.
Do you think that after recording it with the camera and putting it up onto a big screen at a festival, the mood is still the same? Or do you think that there's a difference between physically being in a room and having a mood and seeing it on screen afterwards?
Hmm.
Is there a translation that has to happen technically for you?
I think that our way of making this film with the little crew, the little amount of gear, and also like let's say smaller footprint style of making films helps in translating vibe into the screen. This is really all about process. And the final product is important, but it's not the most important. I just learned that to trust that every piece of the film will show in the best time when we need it. Um, just to trust that the film is somewhere out there And my job is just to be aware and patient and just like connecting those puzzles and just, you know.
I think what you're saying is a big takeaway for myself, and I hope everybody watching too, is to trust not so much in the process, but to be in the moment and to allow that what's happening now, that it will lead to a good end result because you know what's happening is on the path of happening anyway. And you just have to be able to, if you're in the moment, you're going to catch it much better than if you're stressed about the end result. No, it's a beautiful way to end this. Thanks so much. That was beautiful. It was very insightful. And
Okay.
yeah, I hope everybody out there can take those words over the holidays with them. Cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I feel like, I don't know, like, I wish I could, I don't know, like, I could be more prepared or something, but I just never thought somebody would be, like, would be that interested in my process. So it's also something new for me.